I had also always struggled with kind of like accepting my inner femininity. So, you know, my cousin would make jokes and be like, "Oh, you should do drag," and I'm like, "Oh, that's so stupid or that's so gay." Like, you know, come on, internal homophobia basically. I'd be like, "Oh, that's so gay." And then one day I just started doing it at home. And later that year, it turned into me going out and doing competitions. It turned into me doing things I thought I would never do and embracing that feminine counterpart. It also helped me kind of like find myself and find who I wanted to be. My first interaction with the world and the public in drag was very interesting. Um, there were a bunch of transgendered women outside, and they were like making fun of me. And they were like, "Oh, you look busted. Oh, you look like a man." They were like, "Oh," they were giving me fake phone numbers, and they were like, "Call this number if you need help," and like, and they were all disconnected numbers. A lot of people, when they're faced with adversity, they kind of go into a shell, and they're like, "Oh, you know, they're like, I want to stop and I want to quit and I don't want to do this anymore." But to me, it was more like a push and shove, and it was like, no, I want to keep going. There's a lot of performances that I have that are mixed and pre-mixed, and then, you know, those usually have like a routine, but everything is really 90% impulsive. It's just whatever I want to do at that given time. I feel so natural to the stage. Sometimes I feel like it's not even me. I feel like it's like my alter ego. A lot of people come to my shows tell me that they will never find what they see there at somewhere else. The LGBT community itself has so much issues within it, such as like internalized homophobia and the whole like ignorance towards trans issues that a lot of people just don't understand. What they don't realize that is that this has nothing to do with how you want to live your life. This is just a career, and this is very theatric. You know, you don't call those people who act in movies and dress as women, you don't call them like, "Oh, they're any less of a man." You're playing a role, and that's what drag is, playing a role. Embrace the power of fuck you and do whatever you want. Be yourself, and don't be afraid of what people think, because at the end of the day, if they ain't paying your bills, then it don't matter.